Why can't they just castrate them? It's simple. You don't need chemical castration after that. If it works that way, why don't we do it?
We're at the Unite the Kingdom rally and we're going to be asking some questions.
Could we start off, we asked why you're here today?
Well, I'm here today because freedom of speech has been eroded throughout the Western world.
You know, you write something up on Twitter, you get nicked, you know, for writing something, you know, mildly offensive.
What brings you here today?
To get rid of them dirty immigrant bastards.
Well, this is it. Apart from freedom of speech, it's the standard of living for most people. They are struggling with zero contracts, house prices or rent prices going far too high.
If you ask 100 different people that come to the march, you're going to get 100 different answers. But I think the main thing is that people are concerned with an increasingly authoritarian regime that's happening in the UK and across the world, really. And I would say most of the people here are concerned with mass migration.
What do you make of the counter-protesters?
I don't know why they're here. We've seen the Antifa mob down there who was still in there, who seemed to have been ushered in by the police. And I think, they just seem to be instigating a disturbance down there. God knows why we had the Palestinian mob here as well, and refugee welcome, etc. So, you get those sort of people here. There's always going to be some incidents.
I'm fighting for freedom of speech in our country. Just the right to just be English, to be honest, bro, to wave our flag. We shouldn't be ashamed of our flag, and that's why I'm here. I just don't know why we can't wave our flag about, you know what I mean? That's why I'm here. It's all going a bit tits up. Well, since I was born, I felt English, so I've always been patriotic. No racism at all. I have Asian friends, black friends. I love them all very dearly. It's the illegal immigration, and it's the stuff that's fucking up our country. I'm not the best in politics, but why I'm here is because we can't fly our flag in our country, and I think that's wrong.
If you have a message to the camera, what would it be?
I would say England should be allowed to be English, and you shouldn't be ashamed to be from Great Britain.
I just wish people could be a bit nicer to each other, and I just don't think that some things that go on in the rest of the world should be brought to our table here in the UK.
What brings you here today?
We're here today because showing up in numbers. We're fed up of the fucking country. The way the country's going.
Go on, just do it. Right, tell him why, tell him.
I think it's just polarization between the two different groups. There's probably people within the other side that are also not really supportive of the government that we have or Keir Starmer, but it's just that they've received their news sources from different places and might have a slightly different ideology, and they identify with that group of people.
There is some key differences. So, for example, if you look at where they are, they're generally more pro-immigration. And the trouble is I still see veterans on the streets. I still see our homeless. Women with children in hotels, not being housed. Yet, with Serco, what they're doing with the HMOs is they're serving other people and not our own people.
We live in an HMO. They come over here, they get an hotel, they get money, and basically we get fuck all, really.
There's like veterans on the street with nothing, and these people come over illegally, and they're treated like royalty.
If you had one message to Keir Starmer, the government, what would it be?
Stop the boats. Stop the boats and sort his own country out.
Stop the boats and resign. Yeah, Keir Starmer, would you please resign?
Yeah, Keir Starmer, would you please resign?
I am here because originally, if I'm honest, I wasn't entirely tempted to come down. I was deciding whether or not I should, until the assassination of Charlie Kirk just pushed me over the edge. My reasons for coming down originally was to actually just ask questions as well as you guys. I am actually starting my own YouTube channel. I'm not going to plug it, but what I will say is that I believe that the British youth of today, we're suffering from an identity crisis, and I believe the reason why we are going through an identity crisis is because we do not teach British youth about British history. And I've been led to believe that because, well, I am a product of my own environment. I think right now, especially this week after what's happened to Charlie Kirk, is we cannot fall down this path of left versus right. It is not good.
Charlie Kirk's legacy to us in Great Britain is the only reason we have hope, that we have a fight, that we're still in the fight, and that we have an opportunity to regain our free speech. It's because of the legacy left by Charlie Kirk.
I think Tommy Robinson, I think he's also on a journey, a spiritual journey that he said himself. And he possibly has become a Christian.
There's just a division, isn't there? And people like just been pushed narratives, and they're calling far right, and they think everybody's far right as well. Where it's not necessarily like that, is it? It's people have opinions, and other people have different opinions. And
UK's ours! Get on the board!
I think we just need somebody who's going to be loyal towards making Britain great again.
Yes, progress. Come on. Progress. Come on. Get on. Steering tick.
People are... it's almost like you can't even really be in the centre. You know, people... But then again, I'm saying people, and it's quite vague, actually. You kind of make me think what I'm thinking about, what I'm actually saying right now. Almost rethinking what I'm thinking. Can you ask the question again, sorry? Honestly, in particular, I don't even really know. I don't know. I actually really don't know. If I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know. Think about other things sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then you kind of go down this narrow road of only thinking about one thing when you could be thinking a bit broader, you know?
Yeah.